Hey guys, how are you doing today? Tyler here, Orioles Rock 50, and we're back with more Battles Tournament games, which really seem to be the only thing I've been uploading, but I mean, not much I really have recorded. So anyways, we are up against Super Bomb Jumbo 2. No, not Chris, but this is the guy who moved on from Chris's bracket. So yeah, don't get that confused or I'll hurt you in like 17 ways, alright? So let's get this going. Oh, by the way, it's also not Cerulean, okay? Don't confuse it with him either, or I'm gonna hurt you in 18 ways. Perfect. So anyways, first map is the Volcano. And as you saw in my episode of Mo Money, I had no idea what I was doing Volcano. However, I will say, first of all, the game starts off with like a couple weird freezes. I don't know why. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on with that. Don't know if it's my computer, if it's his, or it's the server, or something like that. It wasn't even slow-mo, it was just a freeze. But for now, I'll be trying the Ring of Fire, and, see how it goes or whatever. Also, let's watch me fail at typing. That was weird. I'm not exactly completely used to the keyboard and all that still, It's kind of tough for me to micro here, so I have to rely completely on strategy and not so much on micro. My desktop still feels a bit more comfortable to me because, I've been using that for like the past 4 years. But, I mean, I'll get used to this eventually. I hope. But anyways, yeah, Canon texture starts. I don't know which spot is actually better. It doesn't seem to quite make a difference. But I don't know if I exactly trust the, textures either. Because, I mean, pinks, pinks are pink and they really, oh, am I going to leak? No. But, yeah, pinks can kind of be annoying on this map because they just can come at the wrong time and totally screw you over. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But also, for this map, it's kind of weird with all the smoke. You can't exactly see all the balloons half the time, which is just so weird. So yes, pinks, like I mentioned, they're annoying, so I shall spam them and hope to get some lives on him. Possibly, and looks like it might be succeeding. There goes the blue already. Yeah, although lives aren't too important on this map. I don't think. I mean, maybe. I haven't actually. Yeah, I don't know if lives actually are too important on this map. I guess what matters is what could happen at round 13, or no, not 13, 35 or something like that. Because, I mean, that's kind of late. But the one thing I don't like about this tournament is that it ends at round 35, not like 38 or something. Because then you have almost no chance to kill someone with the ZOMG Rush. ZOMG Rushes are still weak, and they'll get obliterated by Ground Zero and Bomb combos. But whatever's. I mean, still, let's give this a try. So anyways, we're both leaking lives left and right. Neither of us know what we're doing. I probably should have gone for a second cannon instead of a second tack shooter, because that's what I normally do. Second cannon is also slightly cheaper, I think. Well, actually, no, it might not be cheaper, but it is a ton more effective. And we're still both losing tons of lives. I'm going to lose a couple more here once I get my Ring of Fire up, and I'm down to 122. Wait. 122, okay. There it is. I knew that was going to happen. I saw the red balloon going, and I'm like, whatever. So, I mean, yeah, I guess, we're kind of trying to squeak out as many lives as we can. Because maybe, maybe you can defend around 35 on this map. Because Tack Shooter, Ring of Fire, Blade, Maelstrom, pretty overpowered, I guess. And there's really not much you can do against it. Like, the sad thing is, this map, there's like no good tower places except for Ring of Fire, because Ring of Fire will work literally everywhere, which is kind of dumb. Like, tax bears don't exactly work as well because you can't exactly shoot in all directions. But the Ring of Fire, it shoots in every single direction. It's gonna get 60 pop power almost no matter what. So I mean, I just don't like this map. Because this actually forces the Ring of Fire strategy. There's no other good strategies on this map, I'm sorry. But nothing else will work. I mean, 3-0 cannons are decent, but they can't hold off pinks. And I've tried all this stuff. It's kind of, it's rather sad. But whatever is okay. Aside from the sad things, I don't know. What else is there to do? I mean, we both sitting there with that Ring of Fire. I guess what matters is economy. How much economy are we going to get? Are we going to be able to go to late game? Are we not going to be able to go to late game? I don't know. But, I guess, maybe the stakes of this could be kind of important. We could go over the stakes. No, not like the meat steaks. Although steaks are tasty. You guys like steak? I mean, granted, it kind of has to be made right. But, I don't know. I'm not, like, part carnivore. So I do enjoy the steak. Let's see. Okay, yeah, the stakes in this game is that Well, pretty much how it is like before this game, I had only 2 wins because I've just played one guy. That was Mo Money. If I had, um, or no, and Super Bomb Jumbo here, I believe he had 3 wins because he had 2 wins against Mo Money and one against the fourth guy in the bracket, Sam Pham. And sadly, in our bracket, we had a fifth guy, innocent guy, but he was caught hacking in King of the Hill, so his account was banned, and banned from King of the Hill as well because he was hacking in King of the Hill, and so yeah, he won't exactly be able to play. So there's 4 of us in this bracket now. So I mean, this should be mildly interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm behind on wins, so I kind of need these wins. However, I still can play Sam. Like, I have one more person to play than he does. This is going to be Super Bomb Jumbo's last game. So anyways, I'm going to try some Camo Pinks, because I don't exactly trust this mortar spot. And it's not exactly doing so well. There goes a Camo Pink. Whoop, whoop. I'm also trying Regrow Ceramics as well. And there goes that pink. Excellent. Okay, that's actually really good. So now he's going to try that against me. Crap, and I see one get through. I mean, this is not good. This is not good at all. Crap, there goes a bunch of lives right there. And I'm down 6 lives on him, so I got to send more pinks. I got to try to send more pinks, but I need more than 1 pink to get through now. Showing my ace, I'm thinking I could get that, just to be safe, but no. Okay, so we're down to almost equal lives, but he has 1 more life than me. That means I absolutely have to rush, which kind of stinks. I was hoping he'd rush me, because it's easier to defend than to rush on this map. I just hardly understand this map. It's a tough one to play. It really is. Although, you should be able to put Buccaneers on the lava. You need lava Buccaneers. I mean, who wouldn't love lava Buccaneers? 1 second, guys. Effing hate allergies. Sorry about that. No idea if you guys actually picked that up, because I am using the extra mic, but whatever. But yeah, I think we need Lava Buccaneers, and I'm sending Moab. Just testing the waters here. I want to see how well I do against it. However, I did check Regrow. That was kind of a waste of my time. I shouldn't have wasted my money on that. Terrible, terrible idea. Just testing. And yeah, that actually did hurt my account quite a bit and wasted a bit of money. Would have been nice to see him lose, like, and life on that, but, nope, guess not. Sadly. Sadly. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I mean, I could try for, like, a mortar exploit or something. That could be feasible, but then again, he has 2 mortars. That's really hard to exploit. Really, really hard. But the good news is, I know he won't rush me, so I can just, play lazy. Only 2 maulers, although you need 3 or more for, this round. However, I don't exactly see how much I could do against him. He has 2 bombs. And a sharp ton of tack shooters. Like, holy crap. So I'm like, okay, I gotta do something fast, otherwise I'm screwed. It's gonna get to late game, and he's probably gonna beat me in late game. Because I don't see myself being able to overtake his defense in the late game. Usually, before round 35, you're gonna have a pretty solid D. So, I mean, oh, now he's playing games. Guess my last tower. Okay. Well, let's find out, shall we? Maybe. I forget when I send this stuff, though. I'm almost ready. I'm getting ready. Hint, ice. Kind of doubt it. Ice. It's probably the last tower I have, if you can see in the bottom right. So, let's get ready. Let's see what happens. Anything? We're literally both doing nothing, alright? So, finally, I send out my first fast call on BFB, and here comes a Moab. Here, yeah, I actually did the ability on my Moab. So, I just send out one of the BFBs. Although I don't know what I'm doing. I just sent a fast call on Moab, though. That was a waste of freaking time. He has so much money, though. He has, like, 6 maulers. It's ridiculous. He's going to beat the crap out of that. And for me, I actually sold some stuff now, but still, he's just going to be able to Maelstrom that. And I won't be able to do anything against it. So I'm trying for, like, some BFBs or something. But if he just is able to keep selling and rebuying Maelstrom, I'm screwed. There won't be anything I'll be able to do against that. Yeah, so this should be kind of interesting. Although I just realized now, he just sold 1 Ring of Fire. I could probably overrun him with just like a regular mob or something. Are some lives gonna get through? No, his stupid double Maelstrom thing defeated it all. You can't exactly get past Maelstrom. If there was like lag or something, then then it's definitely possible to get past Maelstrom. Otherwise, it's just undefeatable. You have to like layer some leads there perfectly, but leads aren't going to get past, sadly. I wish there was like a bigger lead blimp that would come in battles. DDT. I really wish they'd come in battles. That'd be pretty fun. I mean, there's so many ways to defeat it. Moab Assassin, so much stuff. But anyways, here comes his Moab stuff. Looks like I'm screwed. And that's going to be game 1 there. Dang, so he beats me there. He beats me there. I had no chance. His Blade Maelstrom thing is unstoppable, so now I pick the map. See how this goes. Damn, my nose. If you guys heard that, then you know you love that. But anyways, we are on Hydro Dam. That's right, Hydro Dam. Probably the map I'm going to be picking from now on. If I lose. And probably when I lose, it's not uncommon that I lose. But, it's one of the only maps that you can't use the Ring of Fire strategy on. So I'm perfectly happy with that map. The other map being Yin Yang. Although you can use Ring of Fire on that strategy, or that Ring of Fire on that map, I choose not to. And I feel I do slightly better without it. But, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that. I don't want to actually give stuff away. Although many of you probably know my strategy. But anyways, yeah, Hydro Dam, Taxures, you really can't do much, here. They barely touch the map. And I feel we need another map like that. With, so that, the balloons never, or the track is, like, never close to the tower placing areas. So you can't just spam Ring of Fires. We need another, track like that. That'd be fun. I would enjoy that. It didn't encourage a variety of strategies more than just that silly little Ring of Fire. Because, I mean, this tick took forever that came up. Like, it took maybe 4 months until after the map came out that we finally came up with a decent strategy for this map. And it still isn't perfect. Like, round 4 could be weak to Pinks, although he went Noah's Loss because he knew I was going to stall. But yeah, Pinks, kind of weak against Pinks until I get that 1-1, Dartling. Alright, forgive my nose, guys. I'm so sorry, but I have allergies. You guys know you love it, though. The nose blowing. It, like, tingles your spines or whatever. If that's even a thing. How does one tingle their spines? I don't know. Tickles their happy bone, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm just combining, like, 2 or 3 sayings and trying to make something out of it. I don't think that's actually a thing. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, starting to lose a little bit of lives here. I mean, whatever. It's Pinks and Blues. You can try layering. Although, he already got Bernie stuff on his mortar. Crap. I need to get mine, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. And there we go. I finally... Or no, I thought I bought it, but no, not yet. I will get it shortly. I plan to. And I should get it right about now. There we go. There it is. And also, though, round 6 coming up. Blacks on round 6 are very freaking dangerous. You need to get a cannon. I gotta get it quick, otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, so I got it. Somehow. Just in time. However, that's not gonna protect me completely against blacks. There's gonna be so many, black children coming out in form of pinks and yellows. That sounds so terrible, though, but whatever. You kind of need the cannon to help clean up to prevent life loss. He's doing a lot better on lives than I am. That's because he got his frag cannon ahead of time, and now I finally got mine. So we can only sit and hope that we don't leak too much. But these are kind of the dangerous rounds. Like, look, if you don't burn stuff a black, you're going to lose like 7 lives out of that. And, your Dartling just can't clean up all this by itself. You could upgrade to 2-1, I just don't. Don't think it's the best idea. But you guys can all the way up to 3-0 already. There we go, there's mine. But it's kind of taking a while. I got to get it on close, though. It's kind of useless unless it's on close. So on first, it's shooting in just a random useless spot. So finally freaking got it on close, and now we're a bit more safe. I don't exactly see him pulling anything off here. Although there's a couple of yellow balloons come through. Oops. Yeah, the mortar's going to miss a couple of those. The mortar definitely ain't perfect. But, yeah, I'm noticing, wow, I have a lot less economy than usual. That's probably because there was no stalling or anything like that. None stalling at all, for that matter. So I have 614 income. That's not exactly going to last me, or that's not going to keep me safe around 13/15. If you see that happening, stop your eco much earlier. Here's the thing. I'm actually playing greedy. In case you guys didn't notice, I've only upgraded my mortar to 1-3 because I'm just like a badass like that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yay, badassery. Yay. But I mean, I kind of want him to send some camos, but I know he's not going to because he's got to be low on money as well. After all, we were both sending blacks pretty much the entire round 6 through 8 period. So, I mean, we both have a very low money. If I see a person, who's just stalling and sending eco balloons, then I'll go for that. I like being able to defend like round 20 rushes or so. I mean, that's nice. I enjoy doing that. But I mean, yeah, I'm probably not going to do it this time. So I'm waiting for round 13. Is he going to send a rush at me? Not really. Doesn't look like it. He's not going to stack everything for Reaver Range Rush. However, he did get both of his cannons up. And the reason why I don't get the cannon up, because I don't like to waste my money on the sell price. I waste some money if I buy it, then sell it. So I want to have as much money as possible. You're crusty. Why, thank you. Edith the Krusty Krab, my friend. We should all Edith the Krusty Krab. Although, that reminds me, I miss the old SpongeBobs, when they were, like, funny and stuff. So anyways, though, I'm selling my cannon there. I barely wasted any money on that. He has a laser cannon, so he's set against ceramics. Although, me, I should probably get mine, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. I didn't exactly aim well either, so yeah. That's the thing as well. I gotta make sure I can defend that. If I didn't upgrade the laser cannon, I probably would have lost. Just saying. Just saying. So anyways now, Super Bomb Jumbo, he's going for another Dartling down there. And personally, I don't understand why they get the Dartling down there. I kind of prefer my spot a little bit better right, in the middle. You kind of want to have the Hydro Rocket Pods close to where it's shooting. Because, like, where his second Dartling is down there, if it tries to shoot at the top of the map, it, might miss sometime. Because even with the increased accuracy, Dartlings miss quite a bit. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Quite sad indeed. So, I mean, now we got to figure out what we're going to do. We're both down on economy. How are we going to survive round 20 or 18 or even 20? I mean, we're going to need a lot of luck right here. We might even have to sell some stuff. We might have to do some crazy all-out attacks. I don't know. It's a world of possibility. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, there goes my mortar. There goes my boomeranger. And I'm actually getting the laser cannon now, which, I don't know. I don't think it's too bad an idea. I'm keeping the cannon, though, for a bit extra popping power in the back. And I got to, regrow checked in case I want to send anything. So, will either of us send anything? No, it looks like we're both a bunch of wusses. Wuss. Alright. So overall, these games kind of have been a bit slow, I will say. I'm sorry, but don't worry. I will say, they do pick up fast. Get ready. I'm getting a single mauler, but crap, the balloons are actually getting far. I just realized I don't exactly have a solid D in the back, because I have to aim with my Dartling guns, and so does he. He's aiming everywhere with his Dartling guns. I should have gotten like a Glaive Ricochet or something to help me out here. I'm hardly aiming at all. But I mean, oh crap, there goes, might be a couple lives. Nope, whatever's. We're trying. But anyways, he only has one Moab Mauler. And one thing Dartlings are not good against, BFBs. They are not good against BFBs. They can hold off like fast kill Moabs decently, although you kind of need assistance from Moab Maulers for even those, and BFBs. He has one Mauler. He actually sold his Hydro Rocket Bots, and he just went down to 17 lives. He just activated that ability. He tried to save himself, and now he's a Hydro Rocket Bots, and so many Moabs in his base. I actually sent another one right there just to screw him over. But here they come, all the ceramics, which will end him. There we go. So yeah, you need to give your Dartlings more time to be able to pop those ceramics. They're good at popping ceramics, but not godly. They can't just destroy everything in an instant like Blade Maelstrom can. So yeah, that was game 2. I don't know. It was kind of scary with all the eco. Maybe not too exciting game, but this game should actually be pretty funny. So Super Bomb Jamba lost. He picks the Ice Flow. And yeah, I think he remembers me saying I suck at Ice Flow so many times. So you know what? I decided to change things up. This is the first time I'm actually testing this. It's probably going to suck, but I'm trying it anyways. In case you guys haven't figured out what I'm doing. Let's take a look at my loadout once I go away from the bomb. We got Dart Monkey, we got Bomb Tower, we got Boom Ranger, we have Mortar. Why the Dart Monkey? Besides the fact that they're so cute, what can they be used for? Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to find out later if they can be useful at all. I've tried to do some testing in the past in quick battles. However, I haven't actually successfully tested anything. Because here's the thing. I go into quick battles, I'm like, hey, dude, send me a BFB. I want to see if this works. Like, nah, I want to go to late game. I'm like, damn you. Then I get angry and such. And then I just end up killing them with like a fast kill on BFB rush or something. So, I mean, yeah, lots of noobs in quick battles, sadly. So anyways, though, a little bit of diversity and strategies. Obviously, Super Bomb Jumbo. He's got the texture. Probably going for a Ring of Fire a bit lately. Yeah, Ring of Fire. Ugh. Yeah, so that strategy everyone uses on this map. I'm trying to go away from that Ring of Fire strategy with instead going with darts instead. And now he has a 3-0 cannon. That actually must have cost quite a bit of economy. Okay, let's witness the power of the dart monkeys right now. There's one dart monkey. Let's start spamming them all over, shall we? I got 2. I got 3. And 0-0. Because, I mean, and now Super Bomb Jumbo's flipping out. It's like, what the frick? Because he's mad, bro, mad. 4 dart monkeys. Can they actually be useful? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But I guess my idea of them is having them pop the strong balloon so the cannon can clean up much easier. He's mad, and I say, good. Good. Glad he's mad. Very happy that he is angry right now. 5-0-0 dart monkeys. Is this a good idea? Nah, probably not. Don't try this at home, kids. It's not safe. I only leaked 2 lives total, though, to all the pinks he sent. So I guess I got that going. But, yeah, round 6 coming up. Here's the thing, though. His texture is in the back, and the cannon's in front. He won't be able to pop the blacks until they get to the texture. So I might be able to hurt him there. So here we go. I'm sending quite a bit of blacks. Although he's tempting me, he sold the cannon, and he got a Ring of Fire. I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but now I just wasted a bunch of time sending those blacks. I'm going to have a bunch of money stored up, and, I'll be a bit behind on the economy now. So, shoot. But, I think my Dart Monkey army trumps his Ring of Fire, because this is probably the greatest strategy ever. So anyways, let's see what happens when he sends a couple blacks. Let's see if it actually works. And my Dart Monkeys are visually popping the blacks. There goes the green. So, I mean, that's all I leaked. I leaked the green. That's about it. It's so weird. Somehow the Dart Monkey army hold off all his blacks. But round 8, this is where things could get tough. Like, he could layer reroll blacks with regular yells, and that's when Dart Monkeys might struggle a bit. I gotta get a Boomeranger, though, because I kind of want one of those. So it looks like that's what he's trying. Here comes all those regrow blacks, and there's the yells. My Dart Monkeys are having a real hard time trying to pop them. There goes a ton of balloons. Like, a ton of balloons. 93 lives. Yeah, that didn't go well. He could send another one of those and get me down to like 50 or something. But I'm like, okay, I'm putting my foot down. I'm getting my Boomeranger now. At least the 2-0. That should keep me relatively safe for now. But, dang. Dang, so the Dart Monkey army didn't work out for me. Although, again, I'm testing. I have no idea what I'm doing in this map. It is kind of funny to see 5 Dart Monkeys on round 5, though. Round 10, crap, the blacks are coming out of this side now. I gotta shift my black popping power over a bit. I might even leak some here. Like, look, they're getting pretty far, and there goes a few more lives. So now we know how effective Dart Monkeys are, don't we? Also, watch me struggle trying to place this mortar. Kind of sad, isn't it? But I'm going to go for a 2-3 mortar. When I used to go for boats, I only went for a 1-3 mortar because I could just have a single boat to clean up. But now Dart Monkeys, although they do have simple camo detection, they're not going to be able to solo the couple pinks that get by. They attack too slow and don't have too much spray damage. Hey, he's asking me if I'm enjoying myself. I'm 3-0-0 Dart Monkeys, and that's about it. It's pretty sad. I don't even have 700 economy. I would not say that's good at all. Not good at all. So crap, I should probably get a Bionic Boomeranger, or at least something that pops ceramics. I have 1, 2, 3 Dart Monkey. That shreds ceramics decently, but you're going to need a lot more. So I'm thinking 2-3 Boomeranger, yeah, that's kind of the way to go. Put that guy on strong, I think. I think I have him on strong. But yeah, have him on strong, and he'll take care of ceramics, as well as a couple 0-3 Dart Monkeys. I don't know if this is going to work, though. I mean, we'll see. Oh, and he's testing this. Here comes a couple of regrow ceramics. And, wow. Oh, okay. Well, that actually got demolished. Like, pretty demolished. No lives lost there. Looks like I have a pretty solid ceramic D. Although I have a couple useless towers, I wasted a bit too much money early on. Maybe I should have gone for more of a Boomeranger start, I don't know. But this is definitely worth some testing. And look, I'm just starting to spam Dart Monkeys on the bomb. I wonder what I could be doing with a bunch of 0-0 Dart Monkeys in the late game. Oh, he's asking for my eco. His is probably better than mine because I wasted so much money on just testing around things. But I do have a bunch of money saved up, which is good. So now I can get my 2 Maulers right now. I want to make sure, though, I can fit 2 on the pedestal. Alright? If I don't fit 2 on the pedestal, I'm kind of screwed. No, iceberg. Duh, it's an iceberg. Duh. Because, I mean, yeah, it's an iceberg. So I'm kind of wondering, though, with this map, where are we? Are we near the Arctic Circle or the Antarctic Circle? I mean, you're kind of looking at things like, the ice is further north on the left side, so that means he is probably closer to the Arctic Circle since the ice is further north. But for me, my ice is, on the bottom, so we're closer to the Arctic Circle. So we're fighting on opposite ends of the Earth. This is quite interesting. And there we go. I think he catches on Super Funky Man Club. Not the Super Monkey Fan Club, but the Super Funky Man Club. You just switch a couple things around, and that's what it is. It is the Super Funky Man Club, and that is the purpose of a bunch of dart monkeys. Funky Man Club is actually quite useful for not only Moab popping power, but, cleaning up the children. And, let's see, if certain things happen, then I'll explain why it's super good at cleaning up the children as well. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything if certain things don't happen. So, I mean, obviously, I need to spam, dart monkeys. I need at least 10 of them so I can max out the Super Funky Man Club. I'm waiting for him to send something. Even though I'm down on lives, we're not going to late game. I can 100% guarantee that. So I'm literally waiting for him to send me stuff. I would think he'd be aggressive, but it doesn't quite look like it. Because, I mean, in the first 2 games, I've attacked both times. He's just playing defensive. He wants me to rush him. And no, I'm like, nah, you rush me. I want to activate my Super Funky Man Club. So I'm sitting, I'm waiting. Also, crap, this round's kind of annoying. Because the Camel Bloons, I gotta fix my mortar real quick, otherwise I'm screwed. And somehow got in time. That was actually close. That could have been bad. I also got a Moab Assassin right there so I can take down the natural Moab that comes in, because otherwise I won't have too much popping power, and it'll just run right through my defense. So get a Moab Assassin for round 23. And now you can see the Dart Monkey spam is continuing. I think this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. This is 9. One more makes 10. There we go. So, yeah, what will we do? What will we do? How could I beat him? Because technically, if I don't do anything, he would win. I don't plan on doing nothing, though. I'm an aggressive player. I'm gonna figure out some way to attack him somehow. I have $10,000. I am set and ready to attack him. I'm so ready. $11,000 right now. Let's do something. Should I send ZMG? No, that's not a good idea at all. So I'm hovering over fast go VFBs. I'm like, I don't know. Alright, so here it comes. First fast go on BFB, not regrow though. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to mess up his Mars, but he's showing a boat. He's showing a boat, and he's upgrading that to Moab Takedown. Oh crap. So I'm like, he just sold his Maulers though. So guess what? I'm sending a crap ton of fast cool on Moabs. His Moab Takedown cannot handle all those fast cool Moabs, especially at 1,500 apiece. That's pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna keep spamming him. There's no way he's gonna be able to defeat all that. He's trying to sink him down, but there's just still some man in the field, and we got him. There we go. Sorry guys, I got a bit worked up there at the end, but dang. Okay, so I really had to defeat him there, because otherwise, I just wasted a bunch of money on 2 fast going BFBs. That killed my economy. There was no way I could have won that otherwise unless I continued to rush. I had to do that, and I pull out the series 2-1. Phew. So, I mean, pretty exciting endings to these games. Granted, the beginnings and middles, I mean, they weren't too interesting. Just normal strategies, nothing too different, sadly. But the endings were pretty exciting. A bunch of, round 20 and later rushes. So, I mean, what was going with the BFBs is that he only has 2 Moab Maulers. I didn't have him regrow is because, one, Attackers shoot in a close area. It's almost a waste of time to have them regrow because there will be no time for the Bloons to actually regrow when they're faced against Attackers. And also, oh yeah, well, I was trying to mess up the Maulers. And the idea of sending 2 space, the fast go on BFBs, space fast go on BFBs means you send one, wait a little bit, then send another. So they're slightly apart. So the idea is they pop the first BFB and it goes to Moabs, but then the Moab Maulers target the second BFB while the Moabs are running through his defense, which will just screw him over. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of that. Luckily, he sold his Maulers to get the Moab takedown, and he was able to afford that so many times. Like, holy cow. I mean, I'm not surprised he didn't want to pop the BFBs and the Moabs. That would have screwed him. But then I just sent a bunch of fast cool Moabs, and that was game. That was the end. So, thanks guys for watching this epic series. Right now, both of us have 4 wins, and I still have the chance to play one more person. So let's just hope I can pull out of this tourney with a win. Yeah, just pull out. The pull-out method's never really successful, but, we'll give this a try. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time.